Hey guys, it's Spike with the Pagan Blogs. So, I got a book today, and I've decided to kind of undergo a personal 100-day challenge. It's 100 days, but it's also meant to continue. But it's 100 days, and the book is called Everyday Meditation. And there's a meditation in this book for every day for 100 days. And starting tonight, and I'm counting the days as when you go to sleep and when you wake up and whatnot. I'm gonna start tonight. I'm already started reading it, reading like the pre-part, and I realize that I've oftentimes become so enthralled with buying things that I don't make the most always out of what I buy. I think more value comes in focusing on something as expensive or as not expensive and in using it and making value out of it rather than in just buying things. It's kind of like you could have the greatest DVD collection in the world, but if you never watch any of it and you just kind of, you know, don't even care about it, but you just have it, is it really of any value? Um, I feel the same way about a lot of spiritual stuff. Um, and I find that I have two parts of myself. The part of me that wants knowledge and wants to kind of understand more on a spiritual level, and the part of me that wants things that I feel like can help me do that. And honestly, I feel at this point I have enough that I can make use of. What I really need is something, not items, but um, what I really need is something more spiritual. Of course, there are some things that I might find will help me in a stronger degree than just like, than, for example, sometimes music can help me. Or sometimes, books because they contain information. But, it's not about, sorry, my pentacle's actually out. Oh, yeah. But it's not about how much, you spend at all. A witch could spend, $1,000 on materials and still not um, reach a higher spiritual level because it's all just materials. There was one point in which I thought if I bought as much witchy stuff as I could, that would help me as a witch. And, after more than a year of being Wiccan well, it's become more than a year, a lot more, yeah, quite a bit more than a year. Um, After more than a year of that, I figured out that that's not what makes somebody um, reach that point. That's not what really helps and really gets somebody where they want to go or where they should go. Um, it's not. Rather, I think what gets somebody to a better point is through meditation, through spell work, through expanding your knowledge, but also practicing. And people have different ways of getting there, and people are wired differently, so it works differently. But I'm going to try this book, Everyday Meditation. It really spoke to me. Like sometimes you look around and you're like, oh, that's what I need. Um, and there are some books that I've really taken seriously and taken as something that I really value. There's one witchy book that I should really get back to also that I really value. It's a shamanic, Celtic shamanic book. Um, and it's a course essentially. But it's like a book course. And I gotta tell you, just reading it and doing the exercises is very valuable. But people find different things that help them. I have some different reference books and spell books and all kinds of stuff that, if I need to do a spell or something, I got everything I need. Reference books and whatever else. Obviously, I don't have everything that a spell would ever require, but I can always, do other stuff. Like if it wants a specific herb, sometimes I'll do a different herb. But it's just doing it. It's not about having everything they request. But it depends on the person, what they want and what they need to do. But for me, I feel like it's a lot more mental, and I think once I get a better inner balance, it'll actually help me as a pagan and as a witch to connect more with the divine, more than just. And I think magical practice. There are two things that I've been told um, that I need to focus on, and I think these are both on a spiritual level: magic and meditation. And I think the reason those were the things that were clear to me is because, I'm already going to focus on divination. I like divination, especially with tarot cards. And I like doing magic and meditating, but I'm not as good at. I need to do those things more consistently, especially meditation. Um, and meditation doesn't really require tools. I mean, yeah, I like to light some incense, but I mean, could I meditate without it? Sure. Um, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I'm trying to be consistent with meditation, and I've really fallen out of meditation. And as some of you know, I've been trying astral projection lately, and the message has come to me that meditation is what I need right now. And astral projection will come with it in time. What I really need is that peace of mind. And to be able to conquer the limits that are required to astral project. Meditation will help me do that. I'm not going to quit trying to astral project. I am simply going to I'm not going to do it every night. I'm not going to try every night. I'm going to, maybe I should try just about every 10 days. That might be the right thing to do, is to try about every 10 days. Or maybe every weekend to give it a try and see if it works for me. But maybe at a certain point I will really put my efforts into astral projection 100%. But I think that this will help me with that. This will help me with a lot of things that are more important than my ability to astral project. So, with Goddess and all of you as my witness, I will do these meditations for the 100 days. And I'm not good with these types of commitments, so I want you all who watch me to kind of make sure I stick to it. So try to make sure I do. Well, really, that's my own thing, but try to make sure I do. And some of you have been watching me long enough know I'm not good at following up on certain things, but I think that the least I could do is get a start tonight, not push it off until tomorrow, but to get a start tonight. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, much love, and blessed be.